Hi, good evening, everybody. So today is 5th of July 2026, and today we have our scholar Praveen Inukoti explaining about the medical astrology through Jaimini lenses. So till now, the Charadasas and the timing of the disease was cover completed, and today we are going to see the some practical charts. Over to you, Praveen.
Om Srimatri Namaha Mahaganadpati Namaha. So, good evening, everybody. I'm disturbing. I think everybody was sleeping, and I disturbed the sleep maybe from last 4 weeks. Let's continue with the topic Jaimini astrology. How we can see the medical astrology in the point of in the lens of Jaimini. So, what we have done earlier, we'll go with some recap. So, from the first session, we have done the 3 doshas. Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and how this universe was linked to planets, and the planets are linked to the horoscope, and horoscope is linked to our body, and how the body reacts. That we have came to know. How the after our eating habits, how we should change the lifestyle habits and so on, and also the dhatu parinama, that means how we'll get the dhatus in 36-day life cycle. We have explained, we have gone through it. And then it was Cherakarakas in mainly in Germany. It's not Stira, Chera. And we explained about all the 7 Cherakarakas. We are going only with the 7, not with the 8, as the others do. They have 2 schools.
Yeah.
So next
Excuse me,
is
Praveen.
so come on, please. Okay. So we have learned about the 3 doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and the nourishment, how the nourishment cycle will go on with 36, and how the dhatus will be created with 36 days. What are the dhatus will be created? So we have gone through it in detail. And Charakarakas, mainly we go with the 7 Charakaraka school, not with 8. So we have gone with all the 7 Charakarakas, and how the disease came. How can we, with Cherakarakas, how we can diagnose into the disease? We have seen synopsis of it. I haven't gone much detail because it is a very long subject. So next we have gone to the second session. We have gone with the lagnas, mainly the Aruda lagnas, and how the calculation of Arudas. And Arudas is not from Jaimini, it is from Parasara itself. And only Jaimini, what we have gone through is Karakamsha Lagna, and Karakamsha is the where the Atma Karaka is placed in Navamsha. So these are the what are the diseases from AL, how to calculate the A6, sixth from AL, and also A8 and 8 from AL. So these are the ones which is really have to be taken care, and these are the ones will be creating a problem in your whole life. These are the ones with sensitive planets where you will have issues with this type of diseases. So next we have gone with the Gati Lagna and Hora Lagna, where we have more with the lifestyle diseases might come in. If you are not eating properly, or you are not taking the 3 kapha, 3 dosha into not balancing the 3 doshas, you will face some of the issues with your vitality, ojas, and we have gone through it. So the next one was we have linked the lagnas. We have checked with the 6th house from the lagnas and so on. We have accumulated everything detailedly with Hora Lagna and Gati Lagna, and balancing of metabolism, and also with the Aruda Lagna. So next we have gone somewhat deeper in third session with Rasi Drishtis, anyway from the beginning, and also we have gone somewhat deeper into the Chera dasas. So how to calculate the Chera dasa? Before going to that, that's very important, is 22nd Rekana and also 64 Navamsha. There are 2 types of Navamshas. We haven't discussed anything much in detail into 64 Navamsha because 22nd Rekana has taken a lot of time. And also we have gone with the Drekanas, like Sarpadrekana, what the diseases might come in Nara Drekana, what the psychological diseases might come in. So these are the drekanas where we can also directly link them directly to the diseases if the sixth house or eighth house or A6 or A8 falls into these rashis. So we can also go into this one or into this drekanas. We can also diagnose like this. We have already discussed. And disease activation, how we will do it with 64 Navamsha, how the disease will calculate. And we will go much deeper how to check a chart into the mainly in D1 and into the other divisional charts. We will go in somewhat detail. So these are the medical diagnostics which you have to remember, mainly the Lagna, Atmakaraka, because Atmakaraka is needed for to find out the Karakamsha Lagna. That is very much important because are you carrying any karma or disease from the earlier births? That is very, very important, and that is why we need Atmakaraka also. A6 or sixth house from AL, and A8 and eighth house from AL. And the crisis lots is verified. So it's 22nd Rekana and 64 Navamsha, and also the special Lagnas if we want to check the vitality of the person, if anything happens to him, and what the nourishment he has to take to come out of the disease. Then with the Hora Lagna and Gati Lagna, we can increase the Ojas vitality, and we can also think in this way. This is one of my topics in PhD. So I'm not going in detail about it because we don't know anything. So we are starting now the how to look at the light. So it is D1 is the first. So if light comes in, you see the D1, and we don't know what are the Varga charts, how it will be. So it is everything is depending on light. So if you everybody in physics knows about this prism, when light comes in, it breaks into VibGR, and this way we can have much more detailed things. So we'll go step by step. What horoscope already seen in the D1 is a promise. It doesn't confirm you anything. So D1 is a promise, and the Varga charts are the confirmation. So how we will map these things into the body part, or where the problem is coming, maybe it is psychological problem which is triggering the disease, or we can also check into this minute level. We can see also the root cause of the disease. So I'm not going much detail about the root cause of the disease into the much granularity, because that will take a lot of time to understand. Also, you should understand complete the anatomy of the person, of the body, and we have to link each and everything. We have to go very minute level. So I will only take up the how we can determine a disease with Varga charts. So sorry, then it is the mainly the D1. If you see it, then we can see it from here. We can know about the Lagna. We know about the sixth house, eighth house, and 12th house. These are the ones which are really will create an issue, because if it is 6, 8, 12 are linked, then you might be hospitalized at that time. That whether it is coming via Vimshottari or it is coming via um, sometimes if Vimshottari is activating, or something via transit. So then two things has to be taken care. Sometimes it will come by Vimshottari, sometimes it will come by transit. So those are the things which has to be cancelled. And what are the problems these planets might bring? So if you take up, I'm going samely what in the first session I have given it, like bones, heart, and vitality is the sun. Moon is body fluids, mind, and breast and stomach. The mainly the fluid movements and everything in the stomach and everything is also from the moon. And Mars is mainly for the blood, muscle, and for the surgeries or psychological traumas, Mars can get into them. And Mercury is mainly the nervous, skin, and the speech issues. Jupiter is for the mainly for the liver, fat, metabolism, or arteries. How the things in the heart. Also, the functioning is from the Venus. Mainly the functioning is from the Venus, and the reproductive organs are from the Venus, and mainly kidneys. The kidneys functioning and the eye functioning. The more functioning part of it, all the will be going into the Venus. And then the Saturn is for the chronic diseases. If Saturn is connected to any of the 8 house, any Saturn is connected, when you will might face a lifetime disease, which you have to take care of it. And also with the bones, knees, and joints. And if Rahu is coming in, then external poisoning like coming up, and also some of the other diagnostics has to be taken care. And Ketu is a very very psychological things. And also the we will not know any MRI or any of the scans what we have cannot also find the Ketu diseases, though so suddenly and also so naively they come. So then I will say, this is I already said, then D1 is just a chart, and D1 doesn't give you anything. So if you want to prove that disease confirms or something like this, then we have to go in Varga charts, and minimum of 2 to 3 Varga charts has to prove it. If doesn't prove it, then D1, the promise remains like a promise, but it might come in the life, it might not come in the life. But if it all in the Varga charts, if it is confirmed, then it will manifest. So that's the one I would like to say. If D1 Saturn is saying D6 is confirmed when you take the D6, because D6 is will go with the disease mainly in the division house of 6th house. Then if the Saturn is very much maligned, and it is giving to the 8th house the Roga Bhava 8, 6, 8, 12 connections, then the disease will be long term, and also disease is confirmed. If he doesn't give anything, so D1 6, 8, 12 Saturn was connected, but in D6, 6, 8, 12, Saturn was not connected, then it will not manifest any disease. This I would like to say, and we can go in detail about the Varga charts, why I take these Varga charts. I've just given like a medical report, because everybody knows now about the medical report. So I use the same terminology as medical things. Like when D1 is full body scan, if you do it, then we'll know you have an issue with 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, or what is the problem you might have. And D3 with the Drekanas, you will know which part of the body the will to resist. You can say, I'm fine, but if it is fine or not, we don't know. So then D6 is the blood report. So if you say everything is fine, but blood report is showing that you have a disease, you have a platelets problem, or you have some issues with the blood, the creatine levels or something is not in right position, or you have much more issues with red blood corpuscles, hemoglobin, everything can come out. So it will be the thing which D6 confirms its the blood report primary pathology. Then D6 is the one which disease might manifest. Then I'm going in the Navamsha, but I will not take much into Navamsha, because Navamsha will be somewhat complex, because some of the diseases which was not manifested promised in D1, sometimes it is manifested via D9. So that's why I'm also taking the D9 into consideration. But for this session, I am not taking D9 into consideration right now, because it's somewhat complex to explain which is coming, the disease coming from here and there. So then I'm taking the D12, very much important, because if the disease is an hereditary disease, something like diabetes, BP, I'm going with the smaller things, maybe cancer, maybe breast cancer, some of them things will be coming up from the parents to the next generations. So those are the things which can be found out from the D12. And then if the disease manifested, the person is suffering, will he come out or will he not come out? That's very important to check. That's why we use D27 to know the stress test. Will he pass? Will he not pass? So this is a very important one, which we will take in this way to know if he will come out or not. If at all anything happens to him, if the Lagna Lord is not strong or something, I will explain somewhat in detail in D27, then they will come out. And then we'll go with the D30. That is the one where the diseases are manifested all of a sudden. We don't know that disease is manifested, why this disease came to me. It's not in the Vimsotari, it's not here, it's not in my things, why it has came. Then it is the one D30 will tell you about your karma, half the karma. D60 will give you the full karma. So full karma picture will be given by D60, but I'm not going into the D60 because it's a very complex topic and it's a very detailedly should be known. Then we'll see about the blood report. D6, what we'll guess, what we'll get is the disease. How the disease comes in, it is the same 6, 8, 12 lots, how it is acting in the D6. So then we will know if the disease is manifesting or not. Then we will go to the Navamsha, but for the example I'm taking it, it's a confirm. D1 is promise, D9 is confirmation. So if the planets are Vargotama, I'm only checking the planets because of the Karakamsha, I have taken this one. The planets are exalted or Vargotama, then the karma is very, very fine. You have three types of karma: Druda, Adruda, Druda karma, Druda, Adruda, Adruda karma. And so I'm not going in detail about those things. That's out of topic here. So then the DNA analysis, how it is the disease is manifesting. It's from inheritance, from the parents or from the grandparents or the other families which is coming. So then we'll know how the disease has manifested, from whom. And then D27 also Nakshatramamsa. This is very important. If the person, the native who is suffering, will come out of these sufferings or not, how he can fight. That is very, very important, and this is the one which is really tells you. Somebody might ask, okay, somebody is hospitalized in ICU, will he come out of the things? So these are the things which we know that they will come out of it. And just give me take the power is getting off. So then D27 is the one which will give you the most, if he comes out or not. Then the thing is, D3, which part? Okay, which part is the problem? And D30, why I have clubbed is D3 and D30. I have clubbed is the thing is the misfortunes, how the misfortunes are coming and which parts are affecting. So I don't want to take in the first, I want to take here. So that's why we will go in this way. But Varga charts, I will go D1 to D30 in a numerical way. And this is the 16-fold division to check in Parasari how we can do it. The same Parasara charts, Jaimini is nothing but except calculating the Arudas and Karakamshas. And how we see in Rasi Drushti, this should be the same in Parasara. The rules in the Parasara should really come to the same conclusion as in the Jaimini. So we are not doing much extra. Jaimini doesn't have any Varga charts. It's only everything is Parasara. We are using the concepts of Parasara and we are calculating ourselves the Karakamsha Lagna and Arudas to know much deeper. So it is the mainly in the Charakarakas, the main function of it is the Gnatikaraka. So remember this in this session, what we want to do is with the divisional charts, please don't forget your Gnatikaraka. Gnatikaraka is the one will every time you have to check with the Gnatikaraka from all the divisional charts. So first calculate it, and then I already said it, if at all, any of the 2 or 3 Varga charts are not confirming it, minimum 2 or 3 are not confirming it, then the disease what you have thought will not manifest here. Okay, so we'll go how we'll do the conditions, say stepwise. I'm an IT guy, so we'll go with the workflow. Something, locate the 6th, 8th, 12th houses in the D1. Then there is a natural malefic or benefic in the houses. Then it is a benefic. Then we don't need much to know. But if at all everybody thinks that Jupiter is a benefic, but it is in the 6, 7, 8, 12 houses, then it will create some of the issues what it is intent to do. Be sure that all the nine planets will behave like Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. So all the nine planets. Don't think that they are your friends. Don't think that I got the best dasha. Don't think anything like this. They will give you when they have to give you. They will create you wealth. What they have to create. They will also destroy the wealth. They will also destroy you. So nothing is here is permanent. Whatever you get, everything is three types. The same planet will be a maraka for you. The same planet might be a benefit for you, but it will the characteristics of the giving the three will not be left from the planet. Don't expect anything from the planet that guru is the better, so guru will not give. Guru will give you same, will destroy you, will also give you the diseases, will also give you the marakas. So don't think anything in this way that this is guru is better or something. Please concentrate that all the nine planets are your best friends, all the nine planets are your best enemies. So if you think in this way, you will really see what coming and going on. So we'll take an example. This is a pure D1 chart. So then you check up the ascending is here. You check up the sixth house. Sixth house is Mercury. The default sixth house is Mercury. Every time default disease is from Mercury. So it is natal Kala Purusha Kundali. It is the sixth house, and this is the main disease giver. And the Venus is 2 and 7. It is the mainly by default the maraka giver. So we have to be very careful with Venus also. Venus is Sanjivini, but he also has this. Then take the Charakarakas. Here is it is the Gnatikaraka. So just a minute, I need a pen. So Jupiter is the Gnatikaraka. Jupiter is here. So Jupiter is in the 8th house. It is giving to the 8th. Then it is already 6th is Mercury house. Then what are in the 6th? So Moon, Sun, Venus, and Mercury. So these are the four. You have to be very careful. These four you will have the manifestation of, might have manifestation of the disease. So these are the ones which can give you a disease. So please keep in mind. And then you take 8, and this is the 12th. So anyway, Jupiter is connected to 12th. So when any of the 6 is given to the 8th, then automatically it is given to the 12th. So you have to be very careful this with this chart, because the 8th and 12th are connected. Then you have the Gnatikaraka, and I have already calculated 22nd Reshkana. I'm not going in depth now. It is here 90 degrees, so it is the second Reshkana, and second Reshkana will be here where the Jupiter is there, but Jupiter is in the 7th. It's in the first Reshkana, so second Reshkana it will be in the 5th. So it is here Jupiter is taking that, and also the 19 degrees. Then I have written wrong. The 19 degrees, it is not Saturn. It should be Jupiter, and also it is the Mercury. 19 degrees, it's already the Anuradha is gone, and you have the Mercury in it. So it is the 19 degrees, it is Mercury. So then Jupiter, Mercury, please keep in mind that Jupiter, Mercury are every time coming in. Then you have 64 Navamsha Lord is the Venus. We will not go much calculation. And I already told you that Charadasha, the problem occurred in Libra and Pisces. So this is the problem occurrence of the problem. And then operation is done in the Libra Taurus. So this is the one we will not go in depth also here. Why Libra, and I will explain maybe in the later slides. First, we have something here not manifested anything, but we know these are the problems. What we are facing is Venus, Jupiter, Mercury. So here also it is came up Mercury, Venus. Here is 8th house is Jupiter. So Mercury came up, I'll take the other pen. Come on. So we have now here Mercury confirmed, Venus confirmed, Jupiter. So in these three, we might have issues. And also, please don't forget about Moon and Sun also. It will come in the later, but these are the ones which might create the issues. So now the Mercury is the sixth lord and also the third lord, and Jupiter is the ninth and 12th lords. So the body parts might occur anywhere here. So, but it's by default, it is saying it is in the here. The body part, I will come to know how we will calculate the body part. It is mainly the Aruda Lagna, which will say you something about body parts, and also the mainly the A6. So check the A6 here, and A6 is giving you directly from the Aruda's sixth. A6 is giving indicating the fourth house. So you might have anything with the fourth house. So we'll know with the planets what diseases might come in, and with Arudas what places you have to check. Then we'll go with the next one. We'll go with the Drekanas. So Gnatikaraka is the Jupiter. I already told you it is in the fourth house. So it is confirming that Aruda Lagna and A6 mainly is giving to the fourth house. So fourth house is fourth bhava is every time an issue. So this is the one which is confirming in the decree. So fourth house, the fourth part of your body might have an issue. So this is the confirmation. Then the what is this Arudala? Then the Gnatikaraka, what it views. So these are the views from your check. It's everything is viewing into the default here A8. So this is also confirmed. Then Gnatikaraka, the Jupiter, and what are the aspects it is having. So Jupiter is with Ketu and also is no planet is here, so we'll not take. So Mars, Moon, and Rahu. So these are the ones white create. So last time we saw in the last slide, I said you don't forget about the moon. It's also might come up. So we have to be very careful in calculating all the things. So we got the part. Now fourth, which part of the body might have. Then how the disease manifests. So how do you check the manifestation of the disease? So A6. So these are all Arudas. I'm calculating Arudas for the Varga charts separately. No Aruda should be carried from D1 to D3, D3 to D6. No. You have to calculate all Arudas for your Varga charts within that Varga chart. So that's everything is given by the Jagannath Hora very fast and easy. That's why I use a lot. And thing here is A6 in D6. Check the A6. So A6 has Rahu and Ketu. Okay. It is A6. It is coming to the. Oh, sorry. It is coming to the 8th house. So 8th house by default by Lagnas it's 8th house and also A6. So then AL association of AL is here. What I have done? I think I have called it, okay, forget about this chart. Sorry, I have done the wrong chart copy. Okay, then AL and Jupiter, see, it's giving the thing, and also it is indicating that it's a fifth, and it is linking with Arud Lagna here. Then we'll go with the A6 here. Then it is A6 is again it is showing the fourth house. So fourth part you will have an issue. I already said please don't forget about moon and sun. So here it is sun which is also in the fourth A6. Then it will also trigger something. So next we will check with how AL and Gnatikaraka are working together, and also what it is expecting. So these are expecting Mars, Ketu. So some of the things are you have some operations like Mars or some of the external things has to be done from the this one has to be calculated here. So these are the ones which it views, and also this is the default fourth house. So then the fourth bhava will get operation and done. So this is the one how you can see that disease might manifest here, and what the disease might manifest and so on. I'm not going detail, but I'm only giving you how to check the manifestation. Then we will check with the Arudha Lagna, the D12, then check with the Arudha Lagna where it is, and then it is also with Gnatikaraka and A8. It's a long disease, so it is linking every time to this and says what will happen. Now it's also see by default it is fourth house. So it is fourth house is much more indicated here. And then how to check what where it has came from. So the Arul Lagna in D12 is in fourth house. So fourth house means what is fourth house? Is mainly the mother, and Ketu, it is coming from the inheritance of the mother. The disease might come to the person. So this is the one how we can see the D12 to know which person, how, what is the link how we are getting the hereditary diseases. So if you can go into the D27, very much important to know if the problem is if the person will come out of the disease, how he will fight. The fighting capacity is shown from the D27. So then it is the 6th house and 8th house from Arudha Lagna. Check the Arudha Lagna here, and it is 6th and 8th houses. Check again Sun, 8th again Rahu. So we have Sun issues, we have Rahu issues, we have here Arul Lagna. So then check from that. So these are the problems. If it all check with Gnatikaraka, if the Gnatikaraka is afflicted or not. So its thing is Jupiter is a Gnatikaraka and it is afflicted by Rahu. So Mercury, which is sixth house lord, and also the sensitive part of the Drikana, and also the Rahu combination here, but he is there, that comes in, but the Jupiter is Jiva Karaka, he will give the Jiva and he will come out. So what I see is the Jupiter is stronger and it will give the chance to come out, and Rahu is aspecting, so Rahu will give you the chemo and operations, but still the she will come out of it. If you take the another way, so then if you take the Parasara way, it is the ascending is Mercury, Virgo, and then Virgo is in second house. So this is very strong family. So it is second house, it is stronger, so they will come up. You can also say in the Parasara way. So if you are taking the Gemini way, then this is the way how we can see it, and they will come out of it. Then we'll go in somewhat deeper. What happened here? Okay. We'll go deeper into the D30. Then how this D30, check the Arudha Lagna of D30. Then it is the Arudha Lagna is, where is, I need to check. It's here. Somewhat. Okay. So check the Arudha Lagna, and it is the mainly in the it is the ones here and Mercury Lagna, and this is the view. So Gyatikaraka and Arudha Lagna are in trine. So as per Jaimini aspect, so they will have it. So these are the ones where it might trigger. At what time it will trigger, already said you about in the Venus, sorry, in the so it is in the Libra Dasha, and in here in Pisces Dasha, the problem arised. So this is the timing where the Libra, the Venus, is also the 64 Navamsha Lord, and the problem is with sixth house in D1. This is the one initiating in the Libra and Pisces. The problem arised, and Libra and Taurus had an operation and survived. So Sun is Atmakaraka and he is supporting it. So these are the ones how we have to check the Varga charts in coming into the diseases. So this is the way how we can go in depth. If we want to go in the micro granularity, we can also go in depth with each and everything, but it's really difficult for some of to understand, but also it's difficult for me to explain each and everything in granularity, in going into the granularity, which is right now not needed. I only just want to manifest that how the disease manifests, how this karma clearance is coming on. And if you go in depth into the D60 with Amsa rulers, you will have much more granularity. Then we'll go with interactive session of going on with Karakamsha Lagna and its placement, and if planets is placed, what type of diseases from your past karma you can get it. So I need volunteers who can ask me what is their Atmakaraka first, Lagna, Atmakaraka in D1 and D9. So I need to find the Karakamsha Lagna. So if anybody knows Karakamsha Lagna, say directly. If any of the planets present in Karakamsha Lagna, then with this we can say this diseases might manifest to you, maybe now, manifested already, or maybe in future it might manifest. So anybody can raise the hand and go ahead with their Karakamshas, how and which Karakamsha, which planet is present in the Karakamsha Lagna, or what they can say about Atmakaraka, what they needed from the D1. So I will calculate myself and give you some of the interactive session. We can go forward like this for a few minutes, and then how we can check also with I will explain them how to check with Karakamsha Lagna directly, because I haven't prepared anything for the Karakamsha Lagna, because a mere presentation doesn't bring anything. So that's why I want to be an interactive session. Please go ahead. Somebody volunteers.
So is there any? Yeah,
Please
Mokshesh,
raise
please.
the hand.
So Mokshesh, you want to volunteer?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Yeah. So could you tell us your Karakamsha Lagna?
Karakansha Lagna, Atmakaraka Mercury in Jyeshtha Nakshatra fourth pada, which means Karakansha Lagna is
Atmakaraka Mercury. Where is the Mercury presented?
Mercury Pushika, fourth pada. It is Karakansha Lagna maybe Meena, Pisces.
Pisces is your Karakamsha Lagna, and what is present? Which planet? Sorry, sorry.
Saturn.
Which planet is present in Pisces?
In D1, Saturn.
Saturn is present.
Yes.
So then more of Vata diseases you have carried from your last, and some of them are mainly you cannot have confirm please that you do you have any of the cold issues, like if you eat anything from the fridge, it will be a problem for you. Do you have anything problem like that? Fridge
A big problem,
or
that's to be. I cannot stand in cold. That's a big problem, sir. I cannot stand in 25 degrees temperature to even in ACs. If temperature goes down
please
by 2 degrees, then
can you be somewhat slower? I'm not able to understand. You are very too fast.
I cannot stand under temperature of 22 degrees. Even in AC, I cannot stand in temperature under 22 degrees, sir.
Okay, this is the one what it is providing you. It's because
My usual
Saturn
temperature
is
is 32
present in
degrees.
Karakamsha. Karakamsha will give you some of the Vata type diseases, may also be chronic incurable diseases, but I'm not going in that because I will only want to know about your smaller ones. So what you have bought. Okay, that confirms.
That's a smaller one.
Then
also, any
which
larger
one?
one you can also. I'm open to share.
No, it's okay. That's I want to just say, from your Karakamsha Lagna, the planet from your Karakamsha Lagna will give you by default some of the diseases. So I want to just give you an interactive way how what are the diseases might come up.
Yes, I do have some respiratory disease.
So Vata type, you are more Vata diseases is coming in. So you already said you cannot stand before the AC. These are all Kapha, Vata, cold type.
So it is
Yes, sir,
already
cold.
it's already confirmed that he is having the kapha doshas. Yeah. So is there anyone else who wants to volunteer for this particular thing? Yeah, Venkalakshmi Nalam. Me Karakamsha Lagnam. Karakamsha Lagnam is nothing but your Atma Karaka in Navamsa. Atma Karaka position in Navamsa.
Atmakaraka is Saturn placed in Sagittarius.
Which
In
pada?
in Sagi, Saturn is also. Saturn and Mars both are presented.
Madam, you have in Sagittarius, Navamsha, Saturn.
Karakamsa Lagna is Sagi.
Okay. Any planets present?
Is in Sagi there are two planets, Mars and Saturn. Okay, Saturn is also Karakamsa Lagna. And another planet, Mars, is placed.
So the thing is, issues with fire accidents, fevers, blood disorders, surgical interventions, inflammatory conditions might come up from Mars. From Saturn, chronic incurable diseases, paralysis, rheuma, arthritis, cold, kapha, vata diseases, and bone decay or teeth decays. Any of the things present, madam?
I have back pain and stomach related problems, pancreas problem, digestion problem.
Those are all not coming from the Karakamsha, madam. That's coming from the Jupiter. You have to check your Jupiter. And those are the things. 6th house might be Jupiter, or the 22nd Rekana might be the Lord should be Jupiter. So he might give you the things. I'm only talking about the karmic. So Karakamsha Lagna diseases, what you're coming is not the manifestation right now. This is the diseases coming from your past lives. Karakamsha is your Atma Karaka. Atma Karaka in Navamsha. Navamsha is any planet is present in that. Then it is the karmic diseases which is happening. So if it is not coming, is there, then you are not having these diseases coming from the karmic.
Kiran, sorry, Praveen, I guess you have to ask the Atma Karaka and the Pada because they are getting confused with the Karakamsa Lagna.
Okay.
నేను తెలుగులో చెప్తాను. నా కారకాంశ లగ్న సాజి, నా ఆత్మకారకుడు సాటర్న్. అది రాశి చక్రంలో సాటర్న్ మేషంలో ఉన్నాడు, నవాంశలో ధనస్సులో ఉన్నాడు, ఆ ధనస్సు రాశిలో మార్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాడు.
సాటర్న్ మార్స్ మేడం. సో సాటర్న్ మార్స్ సాజి ఇప్పుడు మనం 3 తీసుకుందాం. ఓకేనా? సాటర్న్ నేను చెప్పాను మీకు విషయం ఏంటి, క్రానిక్ ఇన్క్యూరబుల్ డిసీజెస్ ఉంటాయి. పారాలిసిస్ కానీ, రోయిమా కానీ, ఆర్థరైటిస్ కానీ, లేదు అంటే వాత కఫాలు కోల్డ్ టైప్ తింటే ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉండేది ఉంటుంది, లేదా టీత్ కానీ బోన్ కానీ డికే జరిగి ఉండాలి. అవి లేకపోతే నెక్స్ట్ ఇంజురీస్ మీకు ఏమన్నా ఫ్రీక్వెంట్ గా కట్స్ అవుతుంది, మీరు వంటలో పనిచేసినప్పుడు కలడం కానీ కట్ అవ్వడం కానీ జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది, ఎక్కువ ఫ్రీక్వెంట్ గా జరుగుతుంది నార్మల్ కన్నా ఎక్కువ. సో ఇంకోటి బ్లడ్ తో ఇష్యూస్ ఏమైనా ఉండాలి, లేదా ఫీవర్స్ ఏమైనా ఉండాలి, సర్జికల్ ఇంటర్వెన్షన్స్ కానీ, లేదు అంటే ఇన్ఫ్లమేటరీ కండిషన్స్ కానీ ఉండాలి. ఇవి ఈ 2 ప్లానెట్స్ ఉంటే ఇలా కలుస్తుంది. ప్లానెట్స్ లేవనుకోండి, మీరు అప్పుడు గో టు ద సాజిటేరియస్. సాజిటేరియస్ లార్డ్ ఏమున్నాయో, జూపిటర్ ఏమున్నాయో, జూపిటర్ డిసీజెస్ అన్ని ఇస్తారు. లైక్ జూపిటర్ కానీ, లేదు అంటే సాజికి సపరేట్ డిసీజెస్ ఉన్నాయి, వాటిల్లో వస్తాయి. సాజిటేరియస్ ఈజ్ రూల్డ్ మెయిన్లీ ఫ్రమ్ ఇవి లివర్ కానీ, ఈ బైల్ జ్యూసెస్ కానీ, ఒబెసిటీ కానీ, డయాబెటీస్ కానీ కూడా రావచ్చు బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ద జూపిటర్. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద ఇష్యూస్. వాట్ యూ సెడ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఈజ్ ఫ్రమ్ సాజిటేరియస్. Sagittarius Rashi it is coming. So the 3 planets we have to mix and match which is coming. So this is a long plan. We have to ask all these things. We will be confirming by the user or by native. Then we can go pinpoint to that. So we have a lot of things to be done.
నాకు
So this way
ఆల్రెడీ
also we can.
జాయింట్ పెయిన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, బాడీ స్పాండిలైటిస్ ఉంది, డిస్క్ ఉంది, సయాటికా ఉంది.
ఓకే, కన్ఫర్మేషన్ వచ్చేసింది కదా మేడం.
అదే వచ్చింది. లాంగ్ టర్మ్ డిజీజెస్ అంటే మీరు ఇప్పుడు చెప్తున్నారు కదా, క్రానిక్ డిజీజెస్. నాకు ప్యాన్క్రియాస్ ప్రాబ్లం కూడా ఉంది.
ఓకే, సో దిస్ వే ఇది ఏదంటే కార్మిక్ మేడం.
We have Kirti Malhotra and Venubabu also. Praveen, do you have time for them?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. So Kirti ji.
Atmakarka is moon, and moon is in Navansha in the Aries sign along with Jupiter, and in Karkansh Lagna is Aries, and वहाँ पे Jupiter है.
Karkansh Lagna, Jupiter is there in
the
Aries. So madam, you might be having the Jupiter qualities like liver diseases, pancreas.
Yes sir. नहीं, liver का तो नहीं है, stomach का है.
Okay, stomach, those are the things. Gallbladder issues and
yes,
also diabetes
issues there earlier.
Okay.
Yes sir.
And mainly you said Aries, then
yes,
the attack will be very fast. You will see within less time you will have the attack, and also you will see it immediately. So it's not like Scorpio. When it is in Scorpio, then the problem is not known, and at the last we know. But in Aries, you are lucky that you can see the disease from yourself fast.
yes.
Yeah. Venu garu cheppandi.
ఆత్మకారక గ్రహం శుక్రుడు రాశి చక్రంలో కుంభంలో ఉన్నాడు, నవాంశలో మిథునంలో ఉన్నాడు. ఏ గ్రహాలతో కలిసి లేడు ఇండివిజువల్ గా?
మిథునంలో సార్ మీకు మిథునం అయింది కారకాంశ లగ్న. ఓకే, మిథునం కారకాంశ లగ్న అయింది కాబట్టి మీకు ఏ గ్రహం అన్నా ఉందా? వీనసే ఉన్నారు.
ఏమి లేవు సార్, ఒక్కడే.
ఏమీ లేవు కదా. సో ఏమీ లేనప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు మిథునం తీసుకోవాలి. మిథునం తీసుకోవాలంటే మీకు 3 ఛాతి, మీకు ఎప్పుడు ఫ్రీక్వెంట్ గా ఏమన్నా ఛాతి రిలేటెడ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏమన్నా వస్తున్నాయా అంటే లైక్ లంగ్స్ ఇష్యూస్ కానీ, లేదు అంటే మీకు ఈ ఛాతి దగ్గర ఉన్న విషయాల్లో మీరు ఎక్కువగా ఇబ్బంది పడుతున్నారా?
లేదండి,
అది లేదా
స్టోన్స్ పొట్టలో నొప్పి, అలా డైజెషన్ ప్రాబ్లం కానీ మిగతా
అవన్నీ మీకు వేరే దగ్గర నుంచి వస్తాయి సార్, ఇక్కడి నుంచి రావు. దాన్ని మీరు డిసీజ్ ప్లానెట్స్ కి వెళ్తే మీకు చెప్తాను. ప్లానెట్స్ కి ఇంకా రాశులకు వెళ్తే చాలా చాలా డీటెయిల్ గా ఉంది సార్, రాశి గురించి ఉంది. సో ఆ డీటెయిల్ గా రాశి గురించి వెళ్తే ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగండి. మీరు మిథున అన్నారు కదా, మిథున నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? డిసీజెస్ కానీ, బి విటమిన్ డిఫిషియన్సీ ఏమైనా ఉందా? రెస్పిరేటరీ డిసీజ్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? లేకపోతే మాల్ అబ్జార్ప్షన్ కానీ, ఎఫెక్టింగ్ లంగ్స్ కానీ ఉన్నాయా? యాంగ్జైటీ, బ్లడ్ షుగర్ ఇన్స్టెబిలిటీ ఉందా? షోల్డర్ పెయిన్ కానీ, లేదు అంటే న్యాచురల్ డెఫిషియన్సీ ఉందా? సో వీటిలో
షోల్డర్ పెయిన్, ఫ్రోజన్ షోల్డర్ క్లియర్ అయిపోయిందండి వచ్చి.
సో అది కార్మిక్ సార్. సో అది ఇంకా డీటెయిల్ గా వెళ్తే సార్ ఇంకా ఫస్ట్ లెవెల్, సెకండ్ లెవెల్, థర్డ్ లెవెల్, 5 లెవెల్స్ ఉన్నాయి సార్. మొత్తం 5 లెవెల్స్ తీసుకుంటే ఇంకా చాలా ఉంది. సో అలాగా మీరు కారకాంశ లగ్నం నుంచి కూడా మీరు డిసీజెస్ మీకు ఏం రాబోతున్నాయో చూడొచ్చు. దిస్ ఈస్ ఈజియెస్ట్ వే అన్నమాట. సో ఎనీబడి వాలంటీర్స్, లేకపోతే మనం క్లోజ్ చేసుకుందాం.
ఓకే, I don't think there are more volunteers, but the shoulder Midhuna can also be taken as a shoulder along with the chest. It is also there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second level.
Yeah, second level. So anyone else? If there are no questions, we can close this. And once again, congratulations, Praveen, for completion of all your sessions.
Andarki మనస్ఫూర్తి ఏంటి సార్? మోక్షేష్
some charts I have some like this.
మేడం మీకు అర్థమైందా? నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు.
No.
చార్ట్స్ ఇతరులకు కావాలంటే నా దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి, కొన్ని ఇస్తాం.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఫస్ట్ థింగ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఫస్ట్ హార్డ్లీ నా మనస్ఫూర్తి నమస్కారాలండి అందరికీ వచ్చినందుకు. ఇట్స్ హూ కేమ్, రియల్లీ థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ ద టైమ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. అండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఇన్ ద చార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ cancer charts, or anybody having any cancer charts, or anybody's have problems with facing in the families or friends, anywhere they know, please forward me. If with their agreement, please forward me. We can help you. Maybe if it's not in the stage 3 or 4, if it is in the stage 1 and 2, we can go with the naturopathy or homeopathy way, how we can do it in a better way, and we'll try to provide some solutions to that. That will be helpful for my case study. So if anybody has ever దగ్గరైనా కానీ క్యాన్సర్ కానీ, లేకపోతే బాధపడుతున్న వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీలో కానీ, లేదు చుట్టుపక్కల మీకు తెలిసిన వాళ్ళలో కానీ, లేదు ఎక్కడైనా కానీ మీరు చూసినా, ప్లీజ్ అది ఫార్వర్డ్ చేయగలిగితే. స్టేజ్ 3 అండ్ స్టేజ్ 4 కొంచెం కష్టం అండి చేయడం. స్టేజ్ 1 అండ్ 2 అయితే న్యాచురోపతి ఆయుర్వేదం ద్వారా కొంతవరకు తగ్గించవచ్చు, ప్యారలల్ టు ద మెడిసిన్స్. మనం ఆస్ట్రాలజీలో ఉన్నాం. ఆస్ట్రాలజీ వీ కెన్ ఓన్లీ ప్రెడిక్ట్ అండ్ సీ దిస్ మైట్ బి ఎ ప్రాబ్లమ్, బట్ వీ కెనాట్ డయాగ్నోస్. వీ కెన్ ఓన్లీ డయాగ్నోస్, బట్ వీ కెన్ నాట్ completely cure in stage 3 and stage 4 అండి. This is a confirmation from any karma what we do. We cannot, from astrology or other point of view, we cannot do much, but what we can do is we can help others. That's the one what is the motto of us here. Please help us. Thank you very much from the heart.
Thank you so much, Praveen. That was a very nice presentation. So everyone, please reconnect at 6 o'clock again for the profession session, where you can know about the various kinds of how and what exactly is a profession is, and how it started, and what are its implications into the astrology. Okay, don't forget, and kindly join at 6 p.m. today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Praveen, once again.